It's always really interesting to see Porky Pig reacting with an animal who isn't Daffy Duck. And this is what we get with Awful Orphan. That's more difficult to say with my accent than I was envisioning. Awful Orphan is a 1949 Merrie Melodies cartoon from Warner Brothers. This is directed by Chuck Jones and written by Michael Maltese. And of course, we have Mel Blanc voicing Porky Pig. And Porky Pig has ordered a canary, and his canary does not show up. And in its place is Rover the dog. And this is actually a sequel to the film Little Orphan Airedale, which I haven't seen. So I've watched these out of sync, but I can confirm that that is perfectly fine. I was able to follow this narrative, I was able to enjoy it. You do not need to see them in order, but when I watch the other one, if I feel like I would have benefited from seeing it first, I will let you know. But with this one, this dog is basically this dog is called Charlie, and this dog is trying to, well, he basically spends the entire cartoon trying to convince Porky Pig to let him stay. And he pulls all kinds of stunts and does all these kinds of tricks. Not tricks like sit and stay and roll over, but kind of devious tricks almost. And whether or not he will be able to convince Porky Pig to let him stay, that's the name of the cartoon. So I won't say exactly what happens, but I think the dog was actually really likable. I think it was important that he was a likable character, that we wanted the best for him, that we didn't want Porky Pig to throw him out on the street. But also, who would want a canary over a dog? I say that as somebody who is quite scared of birds, so I will always favour a dog. Maybe the answer to that question is in the Awful Orphan, or in the previous one, the one for which this is a sequel. Maybe the answer to that is in there. But I really enjoyed it. The animation quality is beautiful, of course. Porky Pig is one of my favourite Warner Brothers characters, so I really enjoyed him in this one. Charlie Dog is very cute, he's very clever, he's definitely an interesting character who I hope makes more appearances. I wasn't sure what to expect from it. It's not one that I'd heard of, but having watched it, I can say that Awful Orphan is really enjoyable, absolutely worth checking out if you're a fan of Merrie Melodies or Warner Brothers cartoons in general.